I surrender to the Almighty my mind, speech, and body. Vanakkam, my name is Mohana, and I would like to introduce to you an ancient book called the Tirukkural. Why Tirukkural? What is it about, and why now? I will attempt to answer these questions in this video. Human beings have always been in the pursuit of happiness. Not just us, not only now, but even those who lived several years ago. I'm talking about the Tamil civilization, which began its existence much before us. Tamil is one of the ancient languages that is still spoken in different parts of the world. So this group of people, the ancient Tamils, who began their journey several thousands of years ago, they observed life for many years. The ancient learned people, they had conferences and debated their ideas in front of a scholarly audience who critiqued their work quite rigorously. They researched and understood what kind of life led to happiness, what kind of life led to misery, what needed to be done and what had to be avoided. And they wrote down all of their learnings to pass it on to future generations. And these writings are what we have today in the form of our vast Tamil literature. I said that the Tamil civilization is a very old one, but how old are we talking about? There is a book called Tolkappiyam, which is a work on Tamil grammar. This book is dated variously by different researchers, but it is safe to say that the book is at least 4,000 years old. Now, for the speakers of a language to bring out a book on grammar, the language should have been in existence long before that. Because you see, we don't first write the grammar and then speak the language. Grammar is something that evolves as a result of improving the language to make communication easier. And those who have read Tolkappiyam will agree that the book is fairly advanced and not an easy read. So in order to produce a sophisticated book on grammar, the language must have been in use long before 4,000 years ago. So this should give a rough idea of how old the Tamil civilization is. Modest estimates place the Tamil civilization as far behind in time as 9000 BCE or even further behind. Okay, so how does it matter to us in our current times? Why would anyone be interested in such an old group of people, their lives or their books? A wise person learns from past experiences. If one person experiences that fire is hot and it burns skin, then that one person should tell others the dangers of fire, and the progeny should benefit from that understanding. Such transfer of learning across time is a sign of intelligence in human race. To reject the wealth of wisdom of the past would mean that each person should stick their finger in fire to understand that it burns, and that would be a huge waste of life, don't you think? I hope we can agree that a civilization has plenty to learn from their past. Okay, so where do we look for such learnings? Whose lives do we look into? Fortunately, the Tamils have left behind not one or two, but several written documents summarizing their expert knowledge. Why do I say expert knowledge? Let's pause and ask, how does one become an expert at something? When someone does a task repeatedly over time, they begin to get mastery over the task. Expertise comes from doing a task for a long period of time, observing the results, making corrections and repeat. And when this happens over a long span of time, the conclusions so arrived tends to be very useful. So the first reason as to why these works could matter to us is because the Tamil literary works are the expert knowledge of our ancestors, which they gathered over a long span of time and which they wanted to transfer to their future generations. The second reason for why this is valuable is because its existence today is not the result of precautionary measures of humans. In the current age of advanced technology, nearly all of us are equipped with latest gadgets. Despite the increase in the RAM capacity and terabytes of storage available and tons of photocopies and multiple prints of books, We still face situations where the one important piece of paper always goes missing just when we need it. But here we have so many written documents in our hands that was composed thousands of years ago, and that too on just palm leaves. How can palm leaves survive over not decades but thousands of years? I'm guessing the ancient Tamil authors would have probably lived in mud houses with thatched roof. When left undisturbed for even a few months, dust and ants and termites would have finished the writings. So it looks like nature has protected and safeguarded these for all these years. And we very well know how ruthless nature can be. We are witnessing it firsthand. Even in the past, nature has moved mountains, wiped out civilizations, created and destroyed species from the face of the earth. Nature is intelligent and she is powerful. So it wasn't because some humans decided to engrave the works on stone and keep them in a weatherproof and earthquake and tsunami proof safe that these written works survived. No, these works are what's left behind after the play of nature. Nature destroyed many Tamil works, and whatever we have today is what she has chosen to preserve. So if she has chosen to preserve these works for all these years, then there's probably something of value in it. At the very least, it wouldn't hurt to take a look at a few works to see what information our ancestors wanted to convey to us. Why Tirukkural? The number of literary treasures in Tamil is so vast that one lifetime is not enough to even read all of it once, let alone understand its meaning. Fortunately, it is regarded among scholars that Tirukkural carries the essence of all of Tamil's literary works. If I had to give a one-line description of what Tirukkural is all about, it would be this. It is a book that addresses how humans can live in harmony with nature and thereby find happiness in their lives. I will expand this on the subsequent sessions. Now the last question, why now? Sitting in lockdown for more than a year now makes us realize that maybe we have abused nature a bit too much, and it's time to start thinking about conducting our lives in a manner that is less abusive. I think we can all agree that the only way for us to be truly happy is to respect the life around us, and Tirukkural is all about how exactly to do that. So with this brief introduction, I invite you all to come with me on this journey into Tirukkural. It has helped me immensely in viewing my life, and I hope it will bring some clarity to your thinking as well. I will finish off here. Thank you for listening. Nandri Vanakkam.